Now I'm very honored to introduce Winston Wilkinson. So, like I said, in my mind, I'm 6'4". I actually think Winston is 6'4". Winston, can you join me on stage here? Now, Winston was one of my first, what's the right word? Successes. He was the president of USA's Mortgage Bank. I reached out to the top headhunting firm in America. I gave them a name I wanted to sort of tap on their shoulder. And they're very honored that Winston was able to answer that call, join the PenFed family in September. And not only is he taking our mortgage banking operations to a new height, I also challenged him, since he's got some height and he likes to lift weights every day, to take our fitness to a whole new level. So he's been running PenFed's wellness program for our 2,700 employees, which is having, I think we lost thousands of pounds collectively across the 2,700 of us. So Winston, the floor is yours. Welcome to the team.
James, thank you. And James is the reason that I came to PenFed. He made me fall in love with the mission, but not only the mission, but his vision and how he's bringing that mission to life. I also want to thank Tommy and Kevin for letting me be here today in front of you. And I want to expand a little bit about on the one vision, one mission. I also believe in one team. And it's my responsibility to make sure that PenFed Mortgage is acting like one team with PenFed Realty to help bring our members home every day. That's really important to me, and I really appreciate the partnership with Tommy and Kevin we built over the last 5 months. Let's talk about how we did in 2018, and then we'll talk about what we're doing in 2019 to move forward. So in 2018, we brought 5,492 families home, and we're able to save the members who moved through the rewards program $3.6 million. How about that? And just like you heard before, when we talked about the Sunshine Kids, that's not enough. We need to do better for our members, and we need to work better together to bring more members home. And to do that, we need to have better tools. So I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing in 2019 to help provide better tools for you to help bring more members home. So what do those tools look like? New mortgage products, new marketing materials, more marketing dollars, more retail loan officers to support you, so you have more coverage in the field, more one-on-one relationships, and then dedicated regional fulfillment. New products. We're building out our VA suite. We should be the #1 VA lender in the United States. We have some work to do to get there, and one of the things that we're doing is expanding our VA high balance program. That's 100% financing on high balance for 30-year, 15-year, and a 5/1 ARM. We're also expanding our agency products through Fannie and Freddie. We're rolling out a 5/1 ARM. We're adding investor products for 15 and 10-year, and a first-time homebuyer program, which I think you'll like, which I want to talk a little bit more in detail in just a minute. And then something that we've heard a lot of requests for from the field, which is a 90% jumbo with no MI. You like that? So the first-time homebuyer mortgage. How many of you guys work with first-time homebuyers? A lot of folks. What we're trying to do is give you a product that will differentiate PenFed in the mind of that first-time homebuyer. A lot of times they're uncertain. Should I stay renting? Should I buy? What's going to happen if I lose my job? Can I really afford this house? So this program will allow buyers to put as little as 3% down. There'll be no MI that they'll have to pay. PenFed is going to pick up the MI payment. And included in that, we're going to provide them job loss protection. So when you're having that conversation, should I buy or not? What happens if I lose my job? We'll provide 24 months. For the first 24 months of that mortgage, PenFed will insure them against job loss and pay their mortgage payment. And pay their mortgage payment up to $2,600 every month that they're employed. The other thing we're going to do is also give some benefits out there. First-time homebuyers establishing that relationship with their credit and buying a house for the first time, getting used to the payments. The other thing is they make their payments on time, we're going to give them a $500 cash reward. So how do you guys feel about that? So look for that to roll out in the next couple of months. The next thing is new marketing. Have you guys seen new marketing materials? You like them? Yeah, Yeah, okay. What I could tell you is since we rolled out the new marketing materials and simplified the program by having 50 basis points off the mortgage, we've set, in the 2019, we set 2 records for daily enrollments. So the marketing is working. And then working with Ricardo and his team in marketing, we have a 215% increase in marketing dollars that you'll see start happening in April and May to support home buying season, to provide more marketing support for you in the field. Look also for more personal flyers and more things that look very much more co-branded. So we look as one team when we're in the market. Not 2 separate ads or 2 separate things that are different, but look at one team when you're out talking with your prospects and your buyers. We're also adding a lot more loan officers. This is our first wave. We may have another wave after that, another wave after that. We're going to see how this goes. But we're increasing the number of loan officers in the field with you by 70%. We're adding loan officers in Wichita, Tennessee, Pensacola, Destin, Dallas, San Antonio, Pikesville, Hawaii, Gainesville, Manassas, Tysons, Oakton, Houston, Washington, D.C., Winchester, Loudoun, Virginia Beach, Ocean City West, and Waldorf. And if you don't have one in your office soon, talk to Craig. He's doing the hiring. Certainly. Last thing, which I think is really important, is we're changing the way that we support the loan officers and support you. In our old process, you didn't know where your loan was being routed to be fulfilled. There were a lot of different hands. You had no consistency in who you were talking to if you had a problem or if you had an issue. In our new model, we're setting up regional hubs so you'll have dedicated support for your team. So you'll have 1 or 2 processors that you work with every day to make it really simple to know who's responsible for your mortgage. So I hope that'll improve our service levels as well. We're also adding Gallup, and Gallup will be doing a call-out survey, and we're starting with the retail loan officers in this whole new process next month. So Gallup will do a survey to every member who closes a mortgage with PenFed, and the number 1 question we're going to ask is, did we meet your desired closing date? Compensation and performance management will be based on how that question is answered. Did we meet your desired closing date? Because if we don't meet a member's desired closing date, they're never going to be satisfied, and you certainly won't be satisfied as well. So that's our number 1 drive, is hitting the member's desired closing date. And we know a lot of times that could be before the contract date. So that's our focus. Now, what does this look like when it really works and we do a great job with our members and bring our members home? If you don't mind, I'd like to tell the story through a video of the Biltz family, where we had PenFed Realty, the PenFed Foundation, and PenFed Mortgage work in a united way as one team to bring the Biltz family home. That's the impact we can have when we operate as one team. We can change people's lives and change them for the rest of their lives. Would you guys like to meet Hans Biltz? Would you like to meet Hans? Yes, thank you. Would you like to say something?
Wow. Hello, everyone. You put me on the spot here, but I feel totally undeserving of the attention, but I'm grateful for the invitation. I got to say, I'm thankful for the folks at PenFed, in particular, Dwayne, my realtor. Yes. Thank you, sir. As well as Miss Catherine Jago, the PenFed Foundation, Miss Shani Halu, the senior mortgage processor, and definitely Mr. Neil Cannon right here. For me, I don't know if he's a fan of the Lakers ball group, but to me, he's like the Kobe Bryant of loan officers. he went through hoops with me, and my family and I are forever grateful. Thank you.
Hey, Dwayne, why don't you come on up? And we also have a surprise. I don't know, did you ever meet Yanni while you were working through this process? Face to face?
Not yet. No.
Yanni, why don't you come up as well?
Please.
Is that Yanni over here?
Here's- Here she comes.
I don't know if Catherine is here.
Catherine's not.
There we go. Thank you.
It's not very often our members actually get to meet the processor because that generally happens all over the phone. But it was very important for Yanni to be here along with Neil and Dwayne because they wanted to present you with a little gift. We heard that you're trying to waterproof your basement so you have a place for your son to play, and we wanted to give you a little check to help you with that waterproofing. Thank you. Appreciate it. We have a real check. You don't have to take that one in. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's what it looks like when we act as one team, and that's the impact we can have. So look for more of those stories to come in 2019. We're going to work with the digital team to tell a new member story of how we work together to bring a member home each month in 2019. And now I'm happy to honor those agents and teams that have leveraged PenFed mortgage products in 2018. The agent and team office with the most origination referrals are Greg Beaker and Dan Khalid, individual agent winners. Thank you. Appreciate the partnership. Are you Greg? Greg? He's the right one. Maybe that's it. Want a photo op? Maybe right here. There you go. Greg? Thank you. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Thank you for your partnership. In the top office is a tie. Columbia and the Lake Ridge offices. Diane Taylor and Jim Evans. Congratulations. Want a picture? Yep. Please keep them coming. Thank you. And 2019, one mission, one vision, one team. Thank you.